left to the right of your screen, wearing their all-white kits. That's Batlabane Bantwa. It's all system go now. Tapo will be one of the players to look out for Marumo Gallants. TS Galaxy versus Marumo Gallants at the Mbombela Stadium in Nelspruit. Very tricky one as far as the match is concerned between the two sides, because it's not yet over for any of the sides in this match. I'm trying to get their movement already, just clipping each other on the far side. That is Marumo Gallants, man. He's gonna have to shake it off. That is Daniel Msendami, that is. Very influential player too, that's been omitted on the team sheet right next to Siabo Wantlapo, that is Msendami. They were omitted on the team sheet, so only picking them up now on the wing side. Now making the movement. Forced to go all the way back. So this man is making a very impressive movement up front, that is Msendami. Now it's more for Ngube. Already sending it in the center. Control not controlling enough. Now TS Galaxy on the movement. They've got the ball and Kamelos Bilibili. Now going all the way back to Kanyana Lithuania. Now both teams seem to be studying the ball rather far at the back, waiting for the opposition to come out and then get them to catch them on the counter, that is. Now here's a mistake here. Keeper comes out. Very important touch, but the finish gives Marumo Gallants the lead here. Big mistake from the defense of TS Galaxy. And Marumo Gallants are the team to still that moment and make sure that they convert that golden opportunity that came their way. And it's very important for them to take the lead as early as they can. They need the 3 points. Great movement. Seems to have felt a bit of pain. That is Masindi Nemtajela, that is. Look at the defensive error here. First touch not gone right. Nemtajela putting pressure. Keeper came out pretty well, but could not put a strong block. Did not have a strong hand. But that pass, very suicidal one too. And Masindi had 2 chances to finish that ball and just convert and get the goal to take the lead for Marumo Gallants. First time in the Premiership, that is Masindi Nemtajela scoring his first goal of the season too. And the first fastest goal of Marumo scored by Marumo Gallants in the Premiership. TS Galaxy no, Marumo Gallants 1. And I hope that it goes pretty well with their start. Some of the players had not even made a contact with the ball from the TS Galaxy players, and already they've considered a goal. The man up front, that is Zinan Zajmovic, has not gotten a touch on the ball, and it's just a goal down now for TS Galaxy. As well as Spio Mahlangu. Kigan Dolly had not made contact with the ball too. So this will be the fastest goal for Marumo Gallants in the Premiership this season. Can they hold on to it for as long as they can? Now another movement, yeah, sending across. This time around, Tape Ira picks it up. Just so wants to get things started right. Making a movement too as Polokwane City just collecting maximum points. They beat Richards Bay 3-1, that is Polokwane City. So it's not really looking pretty good for them now. TS Galaxy want to create more moments. Now looking at the log as it stands, Marumo Gallants with the current lead as things stand. They'll be 12, so escaping the relegation zone, being 12. So 3 points matters the most for them. That is Marumo Gallants. Only thing that it takes now trying to make more movement. Can they respond? Lithuania. Time to go wide to Ndamane. It's got a new partner, that's Ndamane. That's Mlungisi Mpunjane, the captain. Was normally playing right where Paul Velase is currently playing as a central defensive midfielder. And this time around, he's dropped in as a centre back. Won a man of the match. Playing centre back, that is Mlungisi Mpunjane. Very impressive performance for him. Our movement for Marumo Gallants. Mpambaniso switching sides, looking for the man on the run there. That is Daniel Msendane. But, it's going to be very interesting to see how they can keep the lead and how they can control the lead for as long as they can. Can't afford to drop the points here. That's Marumo Gallants. Now Richards Bay have registered a loss in their match, so they're dropping down 2. Could not collect maximum points on their match. That's Marumo Gallants. Rather, that's the Natal Rich Boys. Oh, that pass slightly heavy. Trying to locate Mlungisi Kumalo. This man has got the ability to just force defenders deep. That's Mlungisi Kumalo. And the lead duration for Marumo Gallants. So chances of them is a 25% to take the lead early as the first half. So I guess the 25% today, we get to see it now at first half. Hoping to hold on to it for as long as they can. So Marumo Gallants, we've not seen a brace between the two sides for many of the players. So maybe today one of the players would register 2 goals. Matiane, former Baroka, former Lamontville Culinaros, a player too. That's Trevor Matiane. The man that's currently having the lead, that is Abdislam Wodu. So Marumo Gallants head coach, assisted by Sundra Kavenda, coming from Castric Stars. Zachmovic, very less of his inclusion in the game so far. Oh, player collusion there. No intention to harm any of rather harm each other. Just 2 players bouncing off each other. There's the incident. Both of them had their eyes on the ball and just upper body contacts, nothing severe. So Mabo just up on his feet, informing the ref that he's okay. He can continue the game. Mbunjana. Ndamane. He's got an option on Ndamane to find Lithuania, but back to Mlungisi Mbunjana. Max Munyai opened wide. Kigentoli tucking in deep to create more movement. Looking to combine, but could not get the pass right. Mpambaniso on position of the ball. And Mlungisi Kumalo receives. Mpambaniso. Ball is wide. Daniel Msendami. There's no options on the ball. Has to take on Mbunjana 1v1 here. Msendami sends a cross now. Ball not properly cleared by the defense. Almost went into once the goalkeeper there. As Msendami taking his time and just launching the ball, but the clearance there not convincing enough. a bit of a player shoving and pushing now. And the man in the center calls them in to try and just defuse that before it causes problems or he's forced to pull out a card on the players. Sedami to take the corner near post. Kamo Matati. Flicks. Mbunjana versus Matia and a captain on captain. They know each other very well. They've tested each other before, so the experience that comes with it. Mbunjana, 34 years of age. Now Trevor Matiana also growing pretty well so far. So still under the same age bracket, the two players. Are making more movements. Ball in the center. Atuna. Kuruman in the man. Keegan Dolly. It's been less of a Keegan Dolly moving forward and trying to test the goalkeeper. See if can get something out of it if he was to be extra venomous with these shots. Mbunjana. Damane. Marumo Gallants sitting deep, trying to protect the lead. Kamo Matati pressing wide. Looking for Kumbulani Ngube. Ngube. So Max Munyai, that is. Velase. Max Munyai. Velase. They're trying to combine here. Velase's creativeness did not really materialize. Lost position of the ball here. But foul against Mpom Velase. He's not happy with the call too. That's Mpom Velase. There's the incident here. Good turn from the goal scorer. Velase coming right in front of the goal scorer here. Just block him as I was trying to find a way of getting out of the danger zone. Mpambaniso. Mpambaniso. Mpambaniso scans away. Pass gone wrong. Mbunjana quickly sends a pass back to Tape Ira. One of the things that must look into is the weight of the pass coming from Mlungis and Mbunjana. Pace of the ball is very slow, inviting pass from Mbunjana too. So they'd have to get something done better here for themselves. Keegan Dolly is on a rush, and the ref rather says, slow down, Major. You've got to just take the ball a few meters back to where Mbunjana was. Now Mbunjana's got control. Velase closing on Mbunjana's position here, coming deep as a center back. Making another movement. Now chance for Siatumuza. Matuna. Ball is wide. Options on the box. Zachmovic has got the height. Good cut back too. Now TS Galaxy looking for something here. Oh, set up going wrong. Made good movement. Good numbers in the box. But the final touch did not really pay off. Movement from Marumo Gallants. Mlungisi Kumalo. Kumalo stays up on his feet. Ndama knows the man behind Kumalo. Kamo Matati. Sending it to Siabong Nhlapo. Shifting of position in terms of Siabong Nhlapo, now playing more of a CDM. And seeing Nhlapo playing as a right back when he was at Supersport United. Now here at Marumo Gallants, trusted in the center of the park. Versatility does really pay off for players sometimes, just like Mbunjana has paid off for him. Velase. Good cover from Velase. Lost position of the ball and quickly went down. That is Mpom Velase has got the experience. That is Mpom Velase, so is one of the players. You really look at how they perform on the field. Got the ability to take on the players. As the man is sitting on the 2 yellow cards this season, that's Mpom Velase. Ball in the center. Marumo Gallants tending to find Matlati. Pressure on Matlati. Flag is up for a foul here. Yes, Galaxy players trying to seem to be rather more physical on their play. I guess sometimes the frustration that comes in. Kamelo Matlati, former Supersport United player, that's Kamelo Matlati, was with Amatax also. Now there's a conversation on the bench. That's the head coach as well as Craigie Tafia having a chat with the match referee, that is Christopher Kistor. I think more than anything he's engaging on the number of coaches that are standing up at the same time. It's just giving them an instruction that only one coach is allowed to be up. Now another movement. This is a foul here. Daniel Msendami. Good movement too with that Damiran that's coming from Daniel Msendami. There's the contact. One position of the ball, and as it was landing, Max Munyai was rather very late with his foot. Daniel Msendami, the Zimbabwean-born player, that is. Two players standing under the ball for Marumo Gallants as the goal scorer. Nemtajela as well as Daniel Msendami. Now Tapeira putting a four-man wall. As well as Siabong and Tapo being given instructions there, as well as the man that someone them Pambaniso. Who will go for this one here? Is it Msendami or Masindi? Well, it's Msendami, but it bounces off the wall. Nothing to trouble Tapeira. Kigentoli wants to capitalize on the counter. Good pass from Kigentoli. Now it lands on Siatumu Zakala. Matuna going back to Lithuania. Tapeira, Marumo Gallants regrouping. Every man behind the ball here. Now here's the movement. Ball sent in the box, but nobody to collect from the red color. Trevor Matian is on a shift. Just denying access of the ball to Zinan Zechmovic. Max rather Pomvelas. Damane. Good turn from Matuna. Wide is played. Lithuania sends across. Zachmovic. Trevor Matiane knows what Zachmovic can do with his head, so quickly close into space. Now here's a clearance gone wrong. Here's a chance again for Max Munyai, but he hits Zinan Zachmovic. Was not even going for goal, that ball. Mlungi Simbunjana trying to fix it now as a centre back. That's Mbunjana. He's pushed forward to assist with a cross. Mbunjana quickly recovers. Max Munyai commits a foul. Msendane gone down. Gotta give credit to Mlungi Simbunjana's level of fitness and the pace just to cover ground and come back to occupy his position. Pomvelas instructing Mbunjana to come closer with the ball. Max Munyai sent back. Another pass sent back from Max Munyai. A bit of a concern, and now they just sending the ball back to Spesike Matuna. Lost position of the ball earlier on, so they still got the trust on him. Good flick too. Matian has got the pressure. Good turn the man at the back. That's Trevor Matiane. Making more movement on the far side. While the clock is ticking, 20 minutes gone. Well, Cape Town City and SuperSport United are also looking horns. 15 versus 14 is so far still 0-0 the scoreline. Both teams have rather let go of their head coaches. So SuperSport United have let go for coach Gavin Hunt. I'm seeing how the two coaches have trying to just get their rhythm right. Took the assistant coach and made the head coach for Cape Town City as well as SuperSport United. Andre Arendse. Now here's a movement. Msendane. Oh, Msendane not giving room now. Mbunjana closing it in. He's went down, but ref ignores the pulling that Msendane was trying to get attention from. Keegan Dolly sets up an assist here. Keegan Dolly. He's got power too, Keegan Dolly. Wants to slot it between the three players. Three players closing Keegan Dolly in. They know he's got the technique. And to release. Very good pass into the box here. Here's the incident that Msendane was trying to get attention from the ref. Well, stuck his hand up, his arm out, and Mbunjana was trying to block it. And here's the very little pull from Mbunjana. But Daniel Msendane was hoping to get an attention from the ref. And now he's warning him that if he does it again, it's the first time he did it in his own half. Now it's the second time he's doing it on the opponent's half. So the ref is paying good attention on him. Corner kick for TS Galaxy. Keegan Dolly for it. Dolly. It lands on Siabonga Tlapo. Tape era. Closing ground. Wants to send it back. Now Lithuania. He's got two men in the ball over. Matuna was making the run, but does not have the height. The head coach of Marumo Gallants, Wodo, trying to encourage the players that they need to lift their mood up and lift their performance up. Throw in for Khanyana Lithuania. TS Galaxy, Velase, Lithuania. Lithuania sends a cross. Keeper comes out, Keegan Dolly, but the flag is up here for offside. Got Spio Matlangu offside. Now Daniel Akpei came out, but his punch was not convincing enough. Ball landed on Keegan Dolly. He's hoping to get his volley right. There's Keegan Dolly. Well, a moment for the coaches. Now here's the assist from Lithuania. Good cross in. And Matlangu was competing with the goalkeeper. It lands on Keegan Dolly, but the flag had gone up already. And he had hit the crossbar from Keegan Dolly. A moment for the team to have a chat. Too many players talking in the TS Galaxy line. Players plus the coaches. Daniel Akpei from Kaizer Chiefs goalkeeper, and Morocco Solos goalkeeper, that is. Daniel Akpei. He's got the experience and in terms of bringing goals. Now he's buying time, taking off his gloves. Here's the movement, how Marumo Gallants got in the goal. Ball was played to Spesihle Matuna, but could not get his first touch right. And it bounced off Kulumane Ndamane. And that man was there to finish it off. It was Masindi Nemtajela scoring his first goal of the season. That's Masindi Nemtajela. Masindi confidence. Nemtajela, that's the goal scorer. Daniel Akpe is up on his feet. Well, the clock is ticking. They've got the upper hand. Well, Namtajila's got 11 appearances on him for Marumo Gallants. Mlungi Sikumalo denied access by Kuluman and Damane. More movement now, Kamu Matlatsi. Still Matlatsi. Now forcing to get a throw in for his side. It's Kamu Matlatsi. Oh. Throw in once again. Going long. Velas has got the height. Work rate from Velas. Kigan Dolly putting pressure. Marumo Gallants' defense would have to defend with all they have. Ball cleared completely to the stands. Kigan Dolly did not really get a touch on it. More movement, Mbunjan. So Mbunjan forcing his way forward. Cross, looking for Zachmovic. Touch going wrong, Lithuania. Numbers in the box for Siatumuza. Target man is Zachmovic. Crosser from Lithuania. Should have at least delayed it slightly and pinpointed the target man, that is Zachmovic. Need to find himself in a better position with his crosses, because this is his third cross. Because Hanyan and Lithuania, none of them were very successful. Well, in the season, 2021-2020 season, finished with 36 points at TS Galaxy and finished 9th on the log. The lowest they've been is 13 on the log in the 2021-22 season. Well, they finished with just 30 points. Gotten better in the 2023-24 season, finishing 6th on the log. That's Siatumuza team. So this season their target is at least get the opportunity to be on the top 3 and maybe go play on the CAF Champions League. Currently 4th on the log, so a win would mean a lot for them. Most points for TS Galaxy in a season was on the 2021-22 season of 30 points. Well, the fewest points in a season was 44 points last season. Now movement for Marumo Gallants. Ball chipped over. Takes a bounce, but lands on Tape Ira. It's the man on the sticks with 7 clean sheets this season. That's the man between the sticks of TS Galaxy. Tape Ira can't record a clean sheet on this match because it's already considered a goal, so this one goes out the window. Man who stands a chance to make it 8 clean sheets as the goalkeeper of Marumo Gallants. That's Daniel Akpe. If he does not concede a goal here, can the defenders protect him with all they have? TS Galaxy making a movement. Zachmovic! Good slice on the ball, but just nothing to worry the goalkeeper. That's Daniel Akpe, but Zachmovic making a good run. It was on side. The abilities of him just testing the goalkeeper at first glance. Also one of the things that was done pretty well so far. TS Galaxy 0 on Marumo Gallants 1. The TS Galaxy most goals scored in a season as 31. Last season they scored 31 goals. And the 2021-2022 season only scored 22 goals. That's the Siyatumumza team. Can they redeem themselves? Can they recover here? TS Galaxy, after 23 games played in the 2023-24 season, that registered 11 wins and 4 draws, or just 8 games lost. That is TS Galaxy. So they really want to redeem themselves as early as they can. Mbunjana, especially Matuna. Mpom Velase. Velase's pass gone wrong. Marumo Gallants hoping to get something out of that pass, looking for Kamohelo Mahlatsi. Sbilibili. It's been a very quiet one for Kamohelo Sbilibili thus far. Mlungi Mbunjana. So trying to add on the attack too, that's Mbunjana, especially Matuna. Now here's the pass that's really putting them under pressure most of the time. Every time the ball is gone wide, they try to bring it back into the center to the CDM. The pressure that comes from Marumo Gallants attacking too is a really unsettling TS Galaxy. Mlungi Mbunjana putting more work. I was not happy with how that pass was played to him. Great character from our University of Johannesburg player. Also from our USA player, that's Mlungi Mbunjana. This is part of the team that went to the World Student Games. So he's been in the game for quite some time too. That is Mlu. Sbilibili receives. Damane at the back now, looking for a runner. Damane unable to release a pass. Sbilibili to the rescue. Sbilibili in the center now. Matuna with a touch. Kigentoli there would have profited if the touch was not too heavy. Sbilibili. Mpom Velas is open. Mbunjana is waiting for a setup pass. Receives as the seniors now trying to combine it. Movement. Matuna. Can he bring out something here? Good touch from Matuna. Wide to Ndamane. Now breaking the windows. Sbilibili receives. Lituelo. So Litueno. Now good touches coming from TS Galaxy. Ndamane with the cross. Not as great as I hope it would. Velas was launching himself into the box too, but was denied room by Untlapo here. Keeping it cool, calm, and collected so far. That's Siyabonga Tlapo. Not giving space or room for TS Galaxy to have any sense of dominance. Kamo Mahlatsi. Mahlatsi. One position of the ball there. Foul coming from Kanyana Litueno. Set piece and place. So Marumo Gallants. Kumbulane Ngube sends it into the box. So Max Munyai with the header. Still live. Msendami. Now here's a counter attack. Movement, but the pass is not of the greatest. Now the final touch from most of the players of TS Galaxy when they're making a movement. It's just not really as strong as it should. Marumo Gallants, Mahlatsi. It's gone back to Trevor Matiane. Daniel Akpei, Matiane. Where's the movement coming from? Matiane sends it wide. Mabocha. Msendami. 24 years old. Looking for Kamo Mahlatsi. First touch is the greatest. Mahlatsi 1v1 with Litueno. Sends a cross. Tapeira, touch gone wrong. Pambaniso had already decided that the keeper made contact with the ball, only to realize it's landing on his right foot. That's Bondem Pambaniso. Now this would have been a great finish from Mpambaniso. Look at the decision here made by Matlati. Sending it into the box. Tape Era's touch. Not convincing enough, it lands on Mpambaniso. But Mpambaniso's finish did not really pay off here. Gotta be on high alert with the snapshots. Took his eyes off the ball slightly, that is Mpambaniso. Mbunjane beats Mpambaniso. Mbunjane releases a pass. Trying to find a run far side. That's Mahlangu, but not really paying off. Keegan Tolly. Keegan Tolly. Got an option here. Good pass over the defense. Mahlangu. Keegan Tolly makes the call. Tolly collects. First touch, not the strongest. They're making good movements in the final third. Just Keegan Tolly needed to release a volley there. Maybe it would have been something to test Daniel Akpe. Just never really paid off for TS Galaxy. Mbunjane on the movement. Max Munya is opening wide. Mahlangu is tucking in towards Zachmovic up front. Max Munya. Mahlangu. Max Munya is looking for a pass too, but ends on Spesihle Matuna. Velase. Wide option has got Lithuania. Now Lithuania is not convincing enough with that pass. Restarts. Pom Velase. Damane. No, packing the pass, that's Marumo Gallants. Sitting very deep. Pom Velase has also been the option that's trying to create those moments in the final third. Supposed to come back now defensively. Keegan Tolly is also an option. Ndamane. Velase is wide. Pulling Marumo Gallants from one side to the other. That's Velase. Zachmovic is touch. Chance again here. Good touch. But Sbilibili rushed the decision here to go on a strike. That says Camelo Sbilibili. There's the touch from Zachmovic. TS Galaxy scored their most goals, won their most points, and in their highest position this season. That's TS Galaxy. Zachmovic, Keegan Tolly. Keegan Tolly is denied room space. And Klapo is putting a great shift in the office to deny Keegan Tolly that movement in the box, rather closer to the box. So not giving much space thus far. Daniel Akpe to take the ball, also just buying out a bit of the time and not giving us space. TS Galaxy have done pretty well at home. So TS Galaxy have won 21 points at home this season. Only Sundowns and Pirates have won more. Mamelodi Sundowns having won at 33 points at home, and Orlando Pirates 27. TS Galaxy 21 points have been won at home, so they've been doing pretty well. I think the last time they lost at home was against Stellies. Well, they had taken the lead, but just the second half for Stellenbosch shifted things and started scoring goals at Stellenbosch. So their home performance thus far for TS Galaxy is pretty good. 21 points collected by them. Can they redeem themselves here? Well, under the current head coach, that is Beranovic, they have lost just one home game in the league. Out of 10 games, they won 6, drew 3, and lost 1. Good stats for the current head coach. That is Beganovic. Zashmovic forced to come deep and collect now and get involved more in the game. It's Kumalo, Pambaniso. Bunjana declines, transaction coming from Pambaniso. Ball is wide. Can we see something here from the Atumuza team? 5 minutes remaining before half time. Pomvelase, Atuna. Bunjan, Kigentoli collects. Max Munyai making the movement wide. Kigentoli. Velase. Atuna. Kuluman and Damane. Damane. Sbilibili. Atuna. Velase. Oh, he's popping in, and Velase, that is, making a movement now. Chance again, yeah. Good movement from Pure Mahlangu. I was hoping to catch Daniel Akpe off guard here. Not the greatest volley from Daniel Akpe. He could not locate Daniel Msendame, that is, from Daniel to another Daniel. Max Munyai. Mahlangu. Matiana is trying to close gap. Really does close space. No room for a cross. So Mahlangu just not getting it right. Far side. Could not get the bar line cross. Maybe it would have been a good result for him. That's Spio Mahlangu. TS Galaxy are the only team without a clean sheet away from home. Time-wasting tactic from Daniel Akpe. He's gotten himself a yellow card here. It's taking too long to just play the goal kick. That's Daniel Akpe. And this is the second time he's doing it, because they let it slide here on the right next to the dugout. And now the goalkeeper coach quickly, that is Mukasi Jacob. Bunjana. So ability to compete against Mlungisi Kumalo. So Mlungisi on Mlungisi here. So Mlungisi Kumalo against Mlungisi Mbunjana. Here's the troublesome player, Sendam, goal scorer, Mahlatsi. Cleared away quite early by the defense. So Kuluman and Damane wants nothing in their box. Now here's a movement, Mahlangu. Mahlangu goes for a strike. Ooh, good strike too. Or rather, Kumalo, that's Mlungisi Kumalo, that is. Now he made a good turn, wanted to slice it just with the outer foot. Good pass from Mukamo Mahlatsi. Quick turn from Kumalo. The angle was a bit awkward for him and was just getting the slice with the outer foot and hoping that it goes in. Lithuania. Damane. Matuna. Goes wide. Lungisi. Mpunjana. Velas has jumped into the number 9 position to assist Zachmovic. Mahlangu. Mahlangu losing position of the ball with the numbers that have pushed forward. Might put his team under threat here. Lithuania. Velas. can't really win the ball on Mvelase most of the time. Is always just keeping it on him. Kigentoli. What's Bilibili? Lithuania beats Mahlatsi. Lithuania's passes are not really convincing enough. At first half, very casual with them, and decisive on how you want to just play the ball most of the time. That's Lithuania. Daniel Akpei with the volley. Lands on Lithuania. Thought maybe you'd locate Pambani, so yeah. Mahlatsi. Kumalo combines with Mahlatsi. Bunjan. But his pass did not really land right, and finds Mpambani. So is making a movement there, just closer to the box. Very active player, that is Mpambaniso. Well, it's only 2 minutes of additional time that we're getting on this match. Calling the goal scorer, that's Nemtajela Masindi. Have a chat with him, Mvelase. Lithuania. The halftime whistle has been blown here in this match. It's been a rather very less action in the final third, but this man, Masindi Nemtajela, gave Marumo Gallants the lead that they really need in this game. And they're going into halftime with Zukamohelo Sibilibili, who will be playing as a right full-back, and Puso Ditejana will then occupy that left flank for TS Galaxy. Yes, Bilibili's versatility pays off. TS Galaxy now, and Marumo Gallants 1. They've got the lead here. That's Marumo Gallants. SSDSKI is the hashtag on the social media pages, or your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just to share your thoughts and views on how the match. If you like to make predictions, you're more than welcome on Supersport Picks. And make those predictions. All you can, ball over. Can he do something better now? Ditejane's first touch. Trying to lock himself into the box, Ditejane. Was hoping to get something out of that movement. That's Ditejane. Matuna, sent wide. Sbilibili. Velase with a turn. Ball dispossessed by Nemtajela. Counter-attack movement, Bunjan. Tapi Ira. Sbilibili. Bunjan switching sides. Kuluman and Damani making the movement. TS Galaxy players are sitting up. Marumo Gallants, every player behind the ball. And Bunjane has got the option to play Sbilibili now. That is Bunjane. Sbilibili. Sbilibili overdoing it this time around. Commits a foul. Brought down Daniel Msendami, the Zimbabwean international, by Kamuelo Sbilibili. Trying to be more offensive, that is Sbilibili. This time around, the lost position of the ball. Zachmovic, Mahlatsi. Kamo Mahlatsi releases a pass that not really given much attention by his fellow teammates. TS Galaxy making the movement. Puso Ditejane now on the movement. The pace they needed. Zachmovic is in the box. Kigentoli is making a call. Pass from Ditejane is rather very sloppy. Not enough power on it. And Kigentoli calling for medic to quickly attend on the player that side, because might have hit his knee. Well, he's trying to stand up and just walk it off. But makes a return quickly to defend here now. Here's the movement from Puso Ditejane's pass. Was not off the greatest, and Ricoto made a touch on the ball and just pumped. Now, great sportsmanship from Keegan Dolly too, just calling the medic for the opponent. Quickly played corner kick now. Who's there for TS Galaxy? Ditejane with a volley. Again, Ditejane is becoming a threat quite early. That is Puso Ditejane. Mpambaniso putting pressure. Clearance not of the greatest. Msendami. Msendami is the most fouled player in this game. If you were to look at the number of fouls, he's already gotten now. Yellow card to Kamohelos Bilibili. Making more attempts. There's the incident there from Sbilibili. Marumo Gallants, when they score first, they just trying to keep the lead with all that they have. While TS Galaxy, once they concede a goal, they never get a comeback and win that match. Can that change tonight? That is TS Galaxy, who are currently a goal down. And it's Marumo Gallants. Tape era to be tested. But Velase with the height. Mpambaniso. Sbilibili now commits a foul on Mpambaniso this time around. On Velase, that is. Well, this is one of the fastest goals that Marumo Gallants has ever scored. Now, Puso Ditejane. Ditejane wants to set up Keegan Dolly. Threat that's coming out of Puso Ditejane. It's very impressive. Kumalo. Gamo Mahlati. Mpambaniso's on side between the players. Sbilibili with a very clean block this time around. Velas's stretch was not wide enough to block the ball there. Nkapo making more and more movements. This is one of the fastest goals Marumo Gallants have scored, beating Sendame Daniel's goal that he scored in the third minute of the game, scoring against Amazulu back in September last year. That is Masindi Nemtajela beating the record of Daniel Msendami. That is his teammate. Just scoring under 2 minutes. Now more movement. Trying to get something here. Matiane. Oh, Daniel Msendamina. Kamo Mahlati. Still Kamo Mahlati. Velas is down. Mahlati sets up Kumalo. Kumalo! Oh, released a good shot, Kumalo, but Tape Ira was in a good place. Tapeira's delaying his pass and waits for Khumalo Ndamane. Khulumane Ndamane to open wide. Playing a gone down as a pure. That is a pure Matlangu. Our flag is up for offside, catching Mpambaniso. No offsides, one apiece here. Tapeira. So earlier on how he pulled a save, that is a Tapeira, and this time around now is denying Khumalo that attempt. Well positioned too, that's a Tapeira. Keegan Dolly. Runner from us, Pio Matlang was not that bad, but just the weight of the pass from Keegan Dolly was not as strong as I'd hope it would be. Mvelase. So Ndamane is in play now. Marumo Gallants in the league. They have won 2 of the last 9 games. They drew 9, or rather they drew 2 and lost 5. Since mid-January, that is. It's Marumo Gallants' form thus far. Hence, they are where they are on the log. They've considered more goals than any other team. Have considered 33 goals for that Marumo Gallants. Matlangu. Daniel Msendami. Still Daniel Msendami. Sendami is making great strides. Cape Town City and SuperSport United are still on no. Very crucial match between the two sides. Marumo Gallants are escaping. Now here's the goal scorer here. Chance again, Msendami! Gets something here from a very beautiful movement as Daniel Msendami. What a silencer of a shot coming from Msendami here. Totally unexpected by the defense of TS Galaxy. And Msendami has done it and beat Tapeira with a superb strike and a strong hit too coming from the Zimbabwean. He wants to celebrate with all kinds of dance moves. That is Daniel Msendami rewarding himself with a dance. Now here's an incident here, rather the movement here. Guess the assist was coming from. So Khumalo receives from the goal scorer, the early on goal scorer, that is Nemtajela Masindi. Finding Khumalo, and Khumalo setting up Msendami. Oh, the technical staff up on their feet and just making the movements. Litualo coming on. That's Victor Litualo, the player, coming on for Matuna. Making very vital changes in terms of pace for TS Galaxy now and Marumo Gallants too. The changes that have been made, especially Matuna, it's been brought out Msendami. So Msendami putting trouble now to Tapeira, Victor Litualo. Oh, Ndapo sticking his starts out. Playing very heroic role there for his team. Ball in the box now. Mpambaniso sets up Msendami. Msendami. Drop off his shoulder. Msendami going for a shot here, but not really cutting it to beat the goalkeeper. That's Msendami, but great movement by Marumo Gallants. Look at Mpambaniso just reading the movement and the call coming from Msendami. And I was able to release a shot here. Not really convincing enough. Marumo Gallants in the previous season finished 16th on the log, rather 2022-23 season. So trying to escape that part this time around. Now they 12 on the log as things stand. Pambaniso with the corner kick. Too much height on it, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Velase, Victor Litualo, Sbilibili. Tonight's pace by Mabocha here. Sendame now dropping deep to assist defensively. Zachmovic. Puso di Tejane. Still di Tejane. Sbilibili. Not really getting it right here. That is Sbilibili. Marumo Gallants just trying to redeem themselves and redeem their confidence. The conference between the technical team have made changes. Pusuri Tejan has been promising. They're discussing how best they can make more changes and how best they can find themselves. Up front, Craig Itafia, the goalkeeper coach, also sharing his views there with the head coach. Hello for the TS Galaxy head coach. This would be his second defeated home as the coach of TS Galaxy. If it goes that way, Marumo Gallants too, and TS Galaxy no. Pusodi Tejane has committed a foul there. Kamu Mahlati. Pom Velase. Lithuania. Keegan Dolly. Velase. Zachmovic is open. Back to Keegan Dolly. Victor Litualo's making the run. Litualo receives. Who's there to land on a assist on Litualo's not facing goal. Zachmovic chips it over. He has a chance. Keeper spills it. Oh, Victor Litualo could not get the touch. Right, Mpambaniso combines with Kumalo. Bunjane to the rescue. A very frustrated crowd in the final third of the team. Look at the movement. Keegan Toli just combining touches. Finds Matlangu. Matlangu sets up Zachmovic. Litualo was just behind the defenders. That's just too far off. As they're trying to combine that play. Very creative movement from TS Galaxy. Pulling away the defenders, not playing the ball on Zachmovic. The defenders were following Zachmovic. Litualo, he's on side. Litualo, Zachmovic makes a call. Receives Zachmovic, footwork. Not the greatest. Puso di Tejane with the curler. He's asking something. So looking for something too, putting a test on the defense of Marumo Gallants. Good curler too, just away from the frame of goal. That is Puso di Tejane. The last time he scored was on the 1st of March against Lamontville Golden Arrows. Now making no movement on the attack here. Velase. Zachmovic. Pom Velase. Mbunjana. Oh, ball is sent on the far side. Ndamane, that is. Oh, ball in, the Tejana gets a touch. Defenders have to be on high alert here. Rikoto. Just watch everything that Puso Tejana is bringing to the table. Mlungisi Khumalo, Kigentoli. Ball is live. Kigentoli finds Zachmovic. Sets off a pass to Sbilibili. Sbilibili indecisive with his passing here. Gets Pio Mahlangu, but Sbilibili did not release the ball here. This man is Daniel Msendami. Still Msendami. Oh, Msendami with a curler. Oh, very brave that is Msendami. Keeps the ball pretty well and protects it so well. Zachmovic, first touch this time around, going right. Sbilibili tucks into the box. Zachmovic sends it to Mahlangu. Mahlangu looking for assist here. Velase. Closer. Litualo. Turn now. Zachmovic back to Litualo. Kigentoli. On top, holds role in the center. Has been a rather very much clean so far. Msendame sends it to the far post, looking for Khumalo. Khumalo finds Mpambaniso. Doli. It's also chasing Mpambaniso. Yeah, Gamo Mahlatsi is tucked in now. Chip to Gamo Mahlatsi from Mpambaniso. Mahlatsi's got Khumalo to be the option. Khumalo, but Mahlatsi back to Khumalo again. Khumalo not getting the decision right. Doli. Keegan Doli rushes to collect the ball there. Ntapo. Well, that's the man that's gone down. It's the man with the assist. That is Mlungisi Khumalo. So Mlungisi helping Mlungisi. That is Mlungisi fixing his core name partner. That is Sendame's movement here. Lost his balance here. Just leaned sideways. Not really launching forward. Kigentoli. And we know what Kigentoli can offer. Oh, TS Galaxy are making changes. Bunjan is off. Pio Mahlangu is also coming off. Umkaga is the player to come on. Bring on again. Smile wearing jersey number 4. That is Macbeth Mahlangu. Took out a centre back. Seeing that Marumo Gallants are also preparing themselves to bring on players. The likes of Dino Ndlovu, recently signed by Marumo Gallants, is also just awaiting to come on. Got minutes too. Puso Ditejane. Victor Litualo. Screamer! Good turn from Victor Litualo. Great shot coming from Victor Litualo. Wants to redeem his team here. They're just a goal behind now. Changes that matter for the team. So Victor Litualo combining so well with Puso Ditejane with that assist. And a great turn from Victor Litualo. Puso Ditejane's pass. And a screamer of note from Victor Litualo. This is what you call a super sub coming on just to give the team the lead that they need. Dino Ndlovu makes his debut for Marumo Gallants. That is Dino Ndlovu. Recently signed too. Now they're adding numbers at the back. That is Marumo Gallants. There's Kenneth Tateni that is coming on. Oh, subs have been made. TS Galaxy 1 and Marumo Gallants 2. Not enough time for TS Galaxy to actually get a comeback here. Oh, there's TS Galaxy changes too, paying off. Oh, Mahlangu out for Mgaga. Zachmovic is still on, just letting Victor Litswalo be the number 9 that seats deep. Ball is sent wide, looking for Sbilibili. TS Galaxy on the movement. Yes, Sbilibili not getting the movement right. Mvelase, Mgaga. So Mano's gotten a man of the match out at the Seshego Stadium too. That's Mgaga. Puso Ditejane. Keegan Tolley makes the call. Mvelase receives. Mgaga is in a good position. Zachmovic opens up his body. Now here's a cross, sent in, looking for Sbilibili, brings it to life. Zachmovic could not get his acrobatic moves right. Still live for TS Galaxy here. Trevor Matiane miskicks the ball. Dino Ndlovu gets his first touch. Gamo Mahlatsi. Dino Ndlovu. Could not release a pass. That is Dino Ndlovu. If you check on the stats too, now movement flag is up. There's Marumo Gallants goals from 6 shots. Have only scored 1 goal in their match stats. And 6 shots. And TS Galaxy 0 goal from 4 shots. This time around, the stats is going to be slightly changing, because now that shot from Victor Litswalo means everything for Marumo Gallants. Zachmovic. Velase sends up. Victor Litswalo goes down. Oh, was there a handball there? Doesn't look like it. But Dino Ndlovu. Souffle footer. Sending it far side to find Sendam here. There's the movement, Victor Litswalo. There's the contact on the ball, but seems as though it don't really rub off the hand of now Sovic from Velase. So this is the only change that TS Galaxy had on their 18-man squad. Now Damir Sovisic is making a introduction here, being added on the squad. Now it gets a few minutes to just play. Ariza Damir. It's a movement on the other end, really not paying off for Puso Ditejane. Most fouled team and this season is 315 fouls that they've gotten as Marumo Gallants. Cape Town City followed by Dolly's pass. No red shirts to collect here. Sbilibili putting pressure. Coach of TS Galaxy insisting on players to be more offensive. Sbilibili. Ball is out for a throw in here against. Well, there's a handball on Sbilibili there, picked up by the fourth official on where they, rather the handball. I was shooting accuracy this season as Marumo Gallants with a 33%. This is the worst shooting accuracy from the side. Sitting on 33%. Well, I've seen the number of fouls that have been committed on Marumo Gallants player. The most fouled player in the league is Daniel Msendami. He went down 4 or 5 times in this match. Has been fouled 70 times. As Daniel Msendami. Puso di Tejane. Damir. Sosvich wants to combine with Puso di Tejane, but not really getting it right. That is Sausage. Now crossing Litualo there. Daniel Akpei goes down. Now the highest shot takers in the Betway Premiership this season is Victor Litualo with 35 shots. In the TS Galaxy, followed by Zajmovic, also on 35. Sbilibili on 32 shots. So normally take. Sbilibili brought down here by the goal scorer, Nemtajela. Movement. Zajmovic! Ooh. They're asking questions at the right place. Zajmovic. 35 shots taken by him this amount. Here's a turn. And just brushes on the upright too. Quickly played here. Kigan Tolly sends it into the box. Litualo! Oh my goodness. The impact that Litualo has added here. The movement. Oh, that's man will be making his debut. This man, Sean Morgan. Comes on with jersey number 30. And the player that will be coming off for Marumo Gallants. And Sean Morgan is the player to come on. Kamogelo Matlati making his way out for Sean Morgan's debut. Can have a superb performance, the same way he had a performance in the DSTV Diski Challenge just a week ago in Bloemfontein. He scored a beautiful goal, that is a Sean Morgan, and now he's getting a call into the first team, and at the 76th minute he gets to be introduced. A DSTV Diski Challenge debutant. Very great to see teams, even though they're going through the toughest time, they can still just bring up the young stars. Msendami. Did I dream by own man there? So a corner kick to be taken by the young man who's making his debut. That is Sean Morgan going for the near post, looking for Tino Ndlovu. Now the state of readiness on the young star too must be given credit, because now he's trusted with taking corners already. His first touch actually of the match is going to take that corner kick. When your time is now, and your time is now, and nobody can take that away from you. So Masindi Nemtajela. So Damir Sovic. Sovic. Toli. Mkaka. Looking for Puso Ditejan. Has got the first touch, Ditejan. This time around, one of the greatest with his touch. There is Puso Ditejan's movement. So Sean Morgan at 21 years of age. Keegan Tolly. Sbilibili. Sbilibili. Box entry. Still Sbilibili. Sbilibili with the Tolly! Gone wrong! Oh my goodness. Sbilibili has done everything right. Stayed up on his feet. Lands on Keegan Tolly. But Tolly leaning back when he needed to just put power and just lean over the ball here. Even Victor Litswalo was an option for Keegan Tolly. He won't be happy with himself here. That's Keegan Tolly, but great movement from Sbilibili. Forcing that box entry. 10 attempts out of 8 and a 4 on target coming from TS Galaxy, 5 for Marumo Gallants. Oh, there seems to be a war on the bench here. Yellow card given to Sean Morgan, the 21-year-old, first game, and already getting a yellow card in the Betway Premiership. That is Sean Morgan. Now here's a battle here. The head coach of TS Galaxy is concerned about time, quickly calls his team to order. Mlungi Simbunjan also to assist. The ref is informing them that the time is on him. He knows what he needs to do here. Sean Morgan, first game, first touch from a corner kick and gets a yellow card. Now there's a communication that there's someone who came from the dugout of TS Galaxy and went to approach the bench of Marumo Gallants. Now there's cards that are going to be served here. Now the goalkeeper coach of Marumo Gallants, that is Jacob Mukasi, gets a yellow card too. And well, now the two goalkeeper coaches are getting yellow cards. Craigie Tafia too gets a yellow card in this game. The two goalkeeper coaches and the young man too, Sean Morgan, first yellow of the Betway Premiership on his first game of the Betway Premiership. That is Sean Morgan, the 21-year-old. Well, so got to put in a good shift on him too. That's Sean Morgan, and just improve his play and get something in this match. 81 minutes gone. Movement from Sean Morgan. Ball is possessed here. Keegan Tolly. Can he redeem himself? Finds Victor Litswalo. Keegan Tolly is on the run here. Litswalo delays his pass. Sbilibili. Pass gone wrong. Tino Ndlovu receives. Now making a movement as Marumo Gallants. Keegan Tolly coming deep to assist defensively. Gets himself a throw in. Marumo Gallants goal source coming from the right-footed players, and 8 of them scored by the right-footed players, and 5 of them left-footed players, that is Marumo Gallants. Now here's a movement here. Puso Ditejane, turn from Ditejane. Ditejane still. Victor Litualo's there to assist. Oh, the shift that's been put in by Puso Ditejane is rather very impressive. Sbilibili too. This time around, dispossessed. Kigentoli making another movement. Sovasic to Toli. Sbilibili was the man to tuck in, but Puso Ditejane. Now Ditejane sets up Victor Litualo with a pass. Now here's a chance for Sbilibili. Could not really have full control of it. Zajmovic. Lithuania. Kulumani Ndamane. It's the man that came on. He's a sub, that is. Well, the other match that's playing out in Old Peter Mokaba, Cape Town City against SuperSport United, still 0-0. City are 14th on the log, and SuperSport United are just 15th on the log. The current lead here that Marumo Gallants has would put them 12th on the log, escaping the relegation zone with all that they have. Marumo Gallants. Seems as though there's a player down who's covered his face too. And the ref, so Trevor Matian is the man that had gone down there. Seems to have been a contact on the face. Now they're calling for a stretcher here, or they're calling for the doctor to come in here. Seems to be Trevor Matiane might have suffered a slight concoction here, or there's a head injury on his left eye here now. He jumped up here and made a contact with Zachmovic, and he hit him with his left eye. And just tried to get up, but just couldn't. That is Trevor Matiane. So they had to call the doctor to rush in, because now the blood was coming out. Oh yeah, in this incident, it's not really rushed that much. And the ref also checking the situation here and how things are happening. Oh, they're calling for a stretcher here. While the strength and conditioning coach is also having an argument now with the stadium doctor who's here to assess such situations. That is Otamsan Ngasosibo. The man with the black top wearing glasses there as the team doctor. Puso Ditejane watching very closely on how that's really happening here. The Marumo Gallants medical team, rather not really necessary for them to be arguing on the field here. There's a player who's currently being treated, and the team doctor is trying to have a conversation with Trevor Matian to see that he's active, and is asking him to rather squeeze his hand and just to confirm that he's okay and he can move, because such incidents would require a player to be taken to the change room or quickly rushed to the hospital. Yeah, here's the Puso Ditejane movement in the final third here. Oh, look at how he made that movement, and Victor Litualo not reading it, but how much they've combined with Victor Litualo, and has helped Team Siatumuza to get that one goal here coming from Puso Ditejane. Just unlucky that they are a goal behind, but what a great shift he's put in the office. That is Puso Ditejane. Making a movement here. So try to create those moments there. It's Billy. Worth a dolly. Oh, more movements. There's a chance here, cleared away. Before it could cause any problem now. Marumo Gallants making more changes. The man that's coming on for Daniel Msendane is the player to come off. And Nange is also coming on. Trevor Matian is out. Patutero Tezo Nande and Mokopori are the players to come on. Dolly. Puso di Tejane. Billy. Pass from Puso di Tejane, not of the greatest. TS Galaxy not really getting it right in the final third here. Marumo Gallants escaping the relegation zone. 12 now on the log as things stands with 25 points. Cape Town City and Supersport United still 0-0, so nothing to bother. TS Galaxy, their target is to play the CAF Champions League. So 35 points is all they have thus far. Just fourth on the log, behind the Stellies. 6 minutes will be the additional time in this match. Mkaka making a movement. It's Billy. The Tejane's pass not really received pretty well. There's a pass played back to Tape Era. Making more movement. Sumkaka in the center. Also the sixth, rather meeting for the sixth time in the league. That is Marumo Gallants and TS Galaxy. With a draw and a lose. Marumo Gallants hoping to get something here, but considering a first in the league, I've considered 9 times this season. That's Marumo Gallants. Bit of a flash on the clouds here. Victor Litsualo. So celebrating his birthday on the 1st of April. And Sman and Tamkaka also on the 3rd of April, turning 29. Litsualo 32. Movement, but not really paying off here. Just a few minutes away from Marumo Gallants getting one away from home here. As the head coach wants to look at the time, and the fourth official pulled away from him immediately, as was trying to get on his hand. So now a throw in for Marumo Gallants. Yellow card served to the man that came on as a sub, that is Mokhobori. Our next match for Marumo Gallants, they'll be hosting SuperSport United at home. That is in Bloemfontein. So that will be 12 versus 15 on the log. And SuperSport United will be hoping that they get maximum points against Marumo Gallants. And this match, that will be played on Saturday the 5th of April. Very important match between the two sides. Seeing where they are on the log. And Marumo Gallants would want to just want to get themselves on a very clean roll. Now here's a movement here. Litsualo. Kenny still here. Litsualo. Have added numbers now. Damir. Cross in, but Akpe watches his go out. Nothing to bother him, that is Daniel Akpe. I'll take his time here because just to wind down the clock, that is so the goalkeeper of Marumo Gallants. Ball is played wide. Keegan Dolly putting the chase. Just a minute and a couple of seconds remaining here. Keegan Dolly to take this one. Now Litsualo putting pressure. Seconds remaining on the clock. Ball deflects. Corner kick for TS Galaxy. One last chance for TS Galaxy. Can they level things up here? Is Marumo Gallants going to close everything in? Now, Tape Ira is also coming into the box to add on height here. The goalkeeper of Marumo Gallants, or rather TS Galaxy, is in the box. Dolly sends it in. Ira wants to get a touch here. Oh, not properly cleared. Akpe versus Ira. There was a push here. Tape Ira was shoulder to shoulder with Daniel Akpe here. Very interesting when you want a goal with all that you have. Dino Ndlovu, Sean Morgan. There's a bit of a lightning, but the ref is still allowing the game to continue. Bit of a worry. Now he blows the full-time whistle, and Marumo Gallants collect 3 points away from home. What a shift they've put in the office, and they've worked pretty well to get the maximum points in this match, seeing where they are on the log. So they've put a great shift for themselves to get the important win in this match. Defeated, disbelief as the TS Galaxy technical team, but what a shift they have put in, made changes that could have paid off for TS Galaxy. Dino Ndlovu making his Marumo Gallants debut too, and Keegan Dolly just congratulating him. Sean Morgan with Litsuenyo. They know each other very well from a DSTV Diski Challenge, and today they shaking hands as the Betway Premiership players. What a time to be alive in the Betway Premiership. TS Galaxy 1, Marumo Gallants 2. That is your full-time score.